Are you done with learning end-to-end workflows from YouTube? If yes, then you need to stop flaunting your skills to your clients, and you need to stop showing them those 50 notes workflows you have created on your end-to-end dashboard, and your client is just not impressed with that. What does that mean? So whenever you show your client those end-to-end workflow which you have designed, but they feel more complex because they don't understand what is JSON, they don't understand what is API, they don't understand what is integration, they don't understand how do you do the formatting or how do you do a structured output. For them, they only want a solution. But when you show them the dashboard of your end-to-end and you show them the workflow, they feel more complex, they feel more agitated, and they feel that I would be dependent on this person for life because this person has designed something which I am not understanding at all. And that is why they step back. And that is why even after investing a lot of time on learning end-to-end, we are still stuck with getting clients at 500 rupees per hour project, or you are just landing clients which are only paying you 20k or 30k or maybe at max 50k. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution is you are trying to sell your client the equipments. What they are looking for is a fit body. So what does that mean is whenever you step into a gym, you are there to achieve your goal. You're not there looking at what are the equipments. You're not there what kind of dumbbells they have. We are not there what kind of trainers do they have. You are only concerned about your outcome, whether you are there to build muscle, whether you are there to lose fat. Doesn't matter to you that what kind of equipment or who is just stepping in, where it is, what kind of floor mat, anything that you don't care, right? And that is exactly what your client is expecting from you as well. So most of the AI automation experts, what they do is they show the complex part of the workflow, which makes the client feel more confused, and they end up getting no decision at all. Is because they feel that this is very much complex, let me keep on doing the things as it is because I cannot get on board something like this into my system. And that is why you need to start selling a fit body rather than selling the gym equipments. And stay with me till next 10 minutes and I'm gonna show you that what is the correct way of approaching when you have learned end-to-end a lot and still you're not landing clients, and how you can actually start landing the client, and what is the correct approach and what is the correct strategy to do that. Stay with me for the next bare minimum 10 minutes and I'm gonna reveal all the correct steps for you guys. So let's consider that you showed something like this to your client. Okay, so now we will understand everything in the perspective of what client understands. So our client, they don't understand the tech stack, they don't understand what is API, they don't understand what is JSON, they don't understand what is webhook node. Okay, so when you show something like this, it does looks amazing, but as a business owner, I am concerned that how is this going to help my business problem or whatever services I'm getting this onboarding you for. As an automation expert, when you try to explain each node and you try to flaunt your skills to your client, it makes them feel that this is way too complex. You are showing them that you are going to trigger multiple agents from this node, and there's multiple, like you can see a lot of things, and JSON is a structured output and everything, code node and everything is here. And when you show this to your client, they actually feel that this is way too complex and let me continue the way I have been continuing in my business, because even if I adapt to whatever this person is showing, my team will not be open to something like this. Okay, so that is why they are skeptical, and that's the main reason that you are not landing clients in the correct way. Again, we are gonna use the same analogy. You are showing the gym equipments rather than just showing a fit body to your client. So you have to show a screen. What does that mean is that whenever you are approaching to your client, you actually have to show them the screen, you have to show them the display and not the backend. So when you are showing this thing, you are actually showing them the backend. You are actually making them confused. You're actually creating more mess into their mind, and that makes them feel more complex workflows. And again, they might think that you are the correct person, but they also have a consideration that you are not the correct person for their company right now, and that is why this is a no to you. So what is a display? Display model is a place where your client gets to see the interface, they get to experience what is actually happening and what solution you are actually providing them. Your client has come to you with a problem and they are only and only expecting you with a solution. They are not concerned about what tools you are using. You can use Canvas, you can use the Gemini Builder, you can use Google AI Studio, you can use Lovable, you can use Bolt.u. You can still not use N8N, you can obviously just use N8N, you can use Pabbly. The tools are multiple, but your client is not concerned about that. Budget and everything, we can choose the models, we can choose the platforms. Like you can switch from a Gemini Studio to N8N for the cost cutting. You can switch from Lovable to just staking to N8N, and that's a conditional thing if your client is cutting short on the budget. But the point over here is, how do you provide a display model? So if you have already came across a lot of YouTube tutorials where we might have come across that how you can integrate N8N and use Lovable as a front end. You might have also came across, I've also provided a lot of tutorials on this, which you can find the link of the videos somewhere over. Understood that how you can create Lovable as a front end and create backend on N8N, where you can orchestrate both the platforms and just provide a front end to your clients. That's one way of providing a solution, and you actually provide them the display model. That's what the display model is all about. Then the second thing is not scalable. So what this means is that after a certain point, if you have already built something like this, if you have already deployed something like this, you might have already experienced a lot of errors over here. I'm not saying that this is not applicable, but this is applicable only when you have a very restricted database. If you are providing solutions to B2C people, this will work. But if you are providing services to B2B people, this won't work, because B2B, the database is huge, and this Lovable and N8N integration won't sustain for that longer period of time for that kind of database. Okay, so you need to choose the platforms and solutions accordingly. Your client is not concerned about what platforms you are choosing. They are here just for a solution, and you only provide them a display model. You don't show them the backend. Then the second way of this is you actually purchase a lifetime deal for any CRM software like Go High Level or Zoho or anything like that, where most of the things are already integrated. So in this model, I'm going to be talking about the minus point of this first model is that, for example, your client got a setup of email agent in this, but tomorrow they ask for WhatsApp agent. So again, you know that how much technical it is and how much time consuming it is when again you have to go back and forth setting up the WhatsApp nodes and everything, API keys and tokens and everything. You have to keep a chase of all those things. So that's again time consuming, and that's not a scalable service as well. But when you purchase a lifetime deal for maybe Go High Level, again, I'm not sure right now Go High Level has a lifetime deal right now, but it keeps on happening for lifetime deal on third-party app websites, which you can simply Google and you can do that. So the point over here is when you switch to, there's another which is system.io. I'll provide the links of all these platforms in the description box below. Don't be bothered on that. So if you purchase a lifetime deal for all of these systems, if we talk about Go High Level has all the integration from WhatsApp, email. You have all at one place. You don't have to again switch from here and there. All you have to do is just use N8N. Even that again is conditional. For some of the things you have to use N8N as a backend. Again, when you are doing a huge lot of customization, then in that case you have to use N8N. Whereas maximum thing are being solved by platforms like Go High Level, Zoho, System.io. If we talk about System.io, you can set up email sequence. It also works as an email marketing platform. Same goes for Go High Level, Zoho. You can actually mark the lead as hot, warm, like basically how you operate a CRM. All those features are also available over there. Keep your leads on a follow-up system. If we talk about the first model, if you have to create a CRM separately, you understand that how much time consuming it is going to be for you as an expert, and then again the delivery, and you have to keep a supervision of the workflow. But when you work on these kind of platforms, you don't have to bother on that, because everything is being taken care by these soft systems, and all you have to do is just do the back and forth of the client communications. That's all. If you talk about setting up an email system on N8N and using Lovable as a front end, you know the technicalities. It is going to take a huge lot of time, and it is not again scalable thing. It is scalable up to when you are learning, when the graph is going like you're just rising on this platform and you are just learning things in that level, I would definitely suggest you still continue with N8N and Lovable integration. But once you have got a par with this in 2026, Go High Level, Zoho, Systems.io, and these things are gonna be the most scalable product because they are already there. If you Google about Go High Level, it is most popular software right now in the marketing sector. Zoho CRM, if we talk about Zoho CRM, it's an Indian-based company. It's an home-based CRM which actually provides solutions to all of these things. So you don't have to keep on creating separate workflows each and every time your client requests you for. And same goes for System.io. System.io takes care of like, if we talk about the basic things, which is email, WhatsApp, CRM systems, all of these things, you don't have to create separate workflows for each of these. Everything can be taken care by these once you purchase all of these softwares. And again, giving a warning here, everything you learn from YouTube is not applicable in real life. And if you have already applied a lot of skills after learning from YouTube, you already know that yes, 75% of what we have learned from YouTube is applicable, but 25% has to be done with the customization. And customization, how do you do the customization? Only comes with practice. So whenever you learn anything from any YouTube video, make sure you implement it as it is, and then go for the customization. That if I had to do this customization, if I have to add this thing, how do we do that? This is how you proceed, and that is how your learning graph starts. And talking about the second option, obviously money has to be invested. If we talk about the time considerations over here, whenever you set up a workflow on N8N, even a basic workflow takes a huge lot of time, maybe like 30 minutes bare minimum. Okay, this could average time for a day or two, because you know a lot of error comes back and forth. Sometimes API keys are not working, sometimes tokens are not working, sometimes the website you're trying to integrate is down and you have to keep on waiting, and then again you have to communicate the same to your client as well. So 30 minutes is the bare minimum. I'm talking about average you have to invest whenever you're designing any workflow on N8N. But talking about softwares like talking about the display model, you don't have to keep on setting up everything from scratch every single time for every single client. So you actually do this in 10 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. Obviously, again, here's a condition. When you are starting off with these softwares for the first time, obviously it is going to take you time. Okay, it is as simple as that. Whenever you're starting off with any new software, obviously it takes time for the first couple of times. But once you are done with it, you know the things and you know where to click, what to do, what to create, what to delete. And that's the average time you take when you are deploying any project on these display model projects like Go High Level, Zoho CRM, or System.io. And there's another tag, Mango, that is more specific towards coaches. Leave that up to you. My point over here is it's lesser time consuming, it is lesser complex. Again, talking about, we are just here to provide solution. We are not here to flaunt our skills. Okay, the client or anybody on the earth, they have come to you. They are not here to learn what you do. They're not here to understand that how you are building. They are only and only concerned about that how you provide them the solution. That's what you need to, and that is the basic and very simple bare minimum thing you need to start doing right now. Because if you are still landing clients like 20k per project, your time investment on building these projects, because if you're designing this on N8N, you know how much customization you have to keep on doing over here, back and forth. This display model projects, it does not take time and it's scalable, because you can easily land a client for 1 lakh to 2 lakhs easily by just providing them the display model. And the best part of this display model is that the client only gets to see the front end. They only get to see, yes, that is provided on Lovable as well. Lovable is not scalable, and Lovable also has some limitations on credits. Even if you have a pro plan, it has limitation on credits as well. Talking about these display projects, obviously they also have the limitation, but yes, they are scalable and the error rate lesser as compared to Lovable dashboards. So that's all from my end for this particular video. But before we end this video, I want to say that selling N8N itself is like trying to sell someone a membership to a gym which has no lights, which has no music and no instruction and no trainer. It's just a room full of heavy metal, which we can refer to as nodes, that looks like hard work. And selling Go High Level or N8N and System.io and TagMango and those CRM is like selling a guaranteed transformation. The client doesn't care about how many reps the AI engine does in the background, and they just care that they now look like an athlete and their business is healthier now. And that's the approach you need to be doing whenever you are now poaching for the client, because again, they are looking for solution. They're not looking at how much expert you are into your tech expertise. And before that, I want your comments below in the section that which is the best part of the video you have liked, and also comment the software Go High Level, System.io or Zoho CRM, which software you want me to review, because I am planning to come up with these workflows in my future videos, but only if I get those comments in the description box below, as I'll still continue with being with N8N. Comment the software name in the comment section below and I'll record separate standalone videos for that, but only if I get the request from you guys. And that's all from my end, and I'll see you in the next video. And make sure you sell the fit body and not the gym equipments anymore further.